Hell yeah! It's Danny Kruster. Today we're modding a Soviet relic, a gas-powered chainsaw. Thing barely runs and honestly, it's only good for some old-fashioned abuse. Check this out! A prehistoric beast called the Druzhba 4M Electron. And today, we're gonna juice it up with Nitro. Huh? Trash? Awesome. Yeah, I dig it too. Let's roll! The story of this saw, according to official historical notes, starts back in Germany around 1950. And if my memory serves me right, the Kavrovitz version popped up later, maybe in Russia or Germany again, around 55. Pretty wild, huh? In 1953, Soviet engineers at the Zaporizhzhia plant copied a German saw, called it Druzhba, which means friendship. You know, a friendly little theft. Same story with the Kavrovitz, the Voskhod, the Kalashnikov. Even the Trackmaster? Nice. The engine and saw unit link through a flange joint. Lets you twist the gearbox any angle. Well, gotta admit, that part's kinda cool. Pretty universal thing, like most stuff made in the USSR. Speaking of that, the Druzhba's engine was used for walk-behind tractors, water pumps, even DC generators. Mechanical winches, boat motors, lawnmowers. Kinda cool they made it so universal to use it in really wide way. But the engine's a single cylinder, 2-stroke carb 1, 94 cubic centimeters, 4 horsepower. Let's give this thing a bit more power. How? Nitrous, baby! Good old Nitrous. Been dreaming of this since Need for Speed Underground. What else we got here? A lovely torch. Nice. Kindling, but I'll need, damn, do I have everything? Under my table. Mortar? Nah, not for this vid. So, nitrous oxide. What is it? It doesn't burn by itself, but here's the thing. It feeds fire real nice. Light a stick, it dies out. Dip it in nitrous, and boom. Burns way better. Well, at least smolders. Let's toss in a bit more. Whoop. Whoop. See that? Sparks. That's the stuff. Let's hit the board and see what it's made of and why they use it. But before shoving anything in, let's figure out what's going on and how this crap works. Here's the decomposition reaction when heated. So when all the nitrous hits the chamber and the gas lights it, it breaks down. That releases... Oh! Oxygen is key, but why not just toss it straight in the fire? Well, you can't. Pure oxygen in the combustion chamber will just burn up. That's why we've got the nitrogen here, the stuff that splits off from N2O. Did I say NO2 before? The nitrogen that splits off acts like ballast, slows the reaction, keeps it from detonating. Fuel plus oxygen can blow up if the proper proportions. So why not just took H2O? Why N2O? Because H2O, that sneaky water molecule, has 2 oxygens. And those bonds in water are really strong. With N2O, nitrous oxide, the structure is different, and that particular bond, it's weak. You just snap it and you can use as much oxygen as you need. But with H2O, water, the HO bonds are super strong, so you end up spending way more energy breaking them than you'd ever get back from burning with this stuff. Conservation of energy. Neat law. Now let's mess with that. So yeah, we're using nitrous oxide to crank up this saw's power. First, I want to feed some nitrous through a little tube. Enough or not? Almost. Straight into the engine's carb. Not only does it cool the air in the chamber, letting in more oxygen and making the mixture denser, it also speeds up combustion. So this isn't detonation, it's proper burning. If it was detonation, the engine would have blown to bits on the first bang. But here's my question. If all this stuff gives us oxygen, why use exactly nitrous oxide? Why not water or even pure oxygen? The water, you already know, but pure oxygen would spike the combustion temperature hot and could detonate the fuel perfectly mixed with it. It could blow up. And that's exactly why engines use N2O, not pure oxygen, because oxygen, man, it's dangerous. Don't mess with it. So what happens? A controlled amount of oxygen hits the combustion chamber, controlled fuel, everything gets richer, RPMs go up, and by my guess, the torque goes up too, which means more power for the saw. Can't wait to try it! Let's give it a little boost. The old girl hasn't run in ages. Ra-ta-ta-ta! Whoa! What? Come on, baby! It's charges! Man, that was fun! What a nonsense! Big rattling old beast. Let's try another saw and see what's happening. Dude, you kidding? Whoa! Here we... Oh, heck! Ha! That's it! Time to do it! Works with this one. That's what I'm talking about. We add nitrous, it start rattling like crazy. I'm curious how much power goes up, or torque. I say we do a little relativistic test. Connect the generator to the Druzhba. Let's see what power it's got on gas, and then we'll dump some nitrous. Here's the setup for today! I'll be behind a protective screen. Can take a hit from the 45. Cause honestly, who knows what's gonna happen. This is a 30-year-old chainsaw, a nitrous tank, and yeah, it's a bit scary. But for you guys, we're doing this test. Might wanna smash that like right now. Cause what happens next? No clue. Next video might not even happen. Alright, fire it up. I wanna see how many volts the generator's putting out and how bright those bulbs get. Come on! Do your job! Air! I need air! Test number, damn, 188 million. Come on! Whoa, wow, so much smoke. Alright, we got 77 volts. Now we add nitrous and see what number shows up. I'll drip the nitrous in slow and we'll watch the final digits we can get before this hell machine blows or seizes. Who the hell knows? The saw's toast! So, here's the deal. I hit the gas! And the clip comes loose! Sparks flying on the generator! Total chaos! What can I say? The voltmeter's not super clear, maybe up by a volt, but judging by the ball brightness, we boosted power by roughly a third just by feeding nitrous into the carb. And the craziest part? The saw didn't die. This beast didn't burn out. And looks like we can fire it up again. That's too damn fun. Juicing gas-powered gear is a lot of fun, I'll tell you that. But right away we hit some issues. Not enough horsepower, old design, crappy carb. Everything needs an upgrade. So stay tuned for a vid on a tuned up Druzhba saw, or maybe some other one we can shove nitrous into. And that's my cue to say goodbye. Thanks for watching this experiment. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like. Danny Cruster here. See ya!